are listening to the Chartographers.
Hey! Everybody, it's hello, it's not me. It's fine. It's totally okay. Guys, it's the Chartographers. It's the Happy Hour Minisode where we kind of freewheel about the artists that we just discussed. We had a really in-depth, amazing Robyn podcast. I'm, of course, your host, Evan Sadi. I'm joined by the co-creator of this podcast, Taran O'Reilly.
Yay!
And we also, of course, have our wonderful friend, you know his show, GLORadio on alt360radio.com. That's right! It is Gabriel LeBlanc. He is here in the house.
Konnichiwa, bitches!
Talking about the Robyn. Guys, we're going to talk about the Robyn right now. And there's so much to talk about. We're also going to assemble our perfect version of Body Talk, so get ready. In the meantime, though, we need to start the Happy Hour Minisode, and trust me, it is Happy Hour. We're going to talk about something we talk about every single time, and I want us to do it. Guys, what is the worst Robyn song? There are options.
Of Body Talk, right? And I said it correctly this time.
Yeah, listen to the last episode if you haven't.
I nothing on Body Talk. What the fuck you talking about, Willis? No, I mean, here we go.
Healthy Love? Yeah.
Healthy Love doesn't bother me that much.
Right.
That can be your pick.
Okay.
Here we go is a very easy choice for worst Robyn song. It's just like it's like actually unlistenable. It's really bad, and it's not her fault. She sounds lovely, but the male vocal on it is really terrible. And
here we go.
I'm gonna agree with you guys, but I really feel something that just didn't need to exist, and I almost feel like it's trying to prove her vocal abilities, which, if you're a Robyn fan, you know she can sing in the first place, would be the fact that they put I Wish, the a cappella version, at the end of the album. Like, it sounds great, she can sing, but it's just kind of pointless to put it on there.
She also definitely sounds like a 16-year-old who hasn't been told to stop doing so many fucking runs.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
She
Christina
sounds...
Aguilera.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 4 years before Christina Aguilera.
I know.
But still,
but also, I wanna put out. I thought about it for a second. I thought about my least favorite Robyn song is actually the Red One "Handle Me" remix.
Oh, it's terrible.
Red One. Yeah, I know. It's like the beat, and it's like, really?
But it's
Really,
every Red One song that you have to say his name, though.
I know. God damn it! It's like Brave Sound or
Gaga.
Yeah.
Convict. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We're gonna do a whole podcast
I mean,
of
that was-
signature vocal
That
hooks
was
signifying.
very.
Yeah.
That started with rappers in the late 90s, I want
Then
to
a track
say.
of pop
And then
producers.
every pop producer and pop artist, Jason Derulo, they start... It, in case it gets played on a radio station that doesn't have any programming
tags, yeah.
that introduces the artist, they
Sure.
want the listeners to know who's singing the song.
I don't mind it if you can do it in a way where it blends into the song. It's like, okay, that makes sense. I got you.
Robyn.
Right, but
That
sometimes
sounds terrible.
Sometimes it's at the beginning of the song before the beats even starts. It's its own object, and you're like, no, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
That,
sure.
although I will say, In My Eyes actually does that though. You know, like it has that right at the
Yes.
start, which is amazing.
Give yourself some credit for a label.
Yeah, guys. Okay, can I briefly? Now, it sounds like a goofy subject, but it's a real subject, and I want to talk about it. Robyn's hair throughout the years. Robyn's hair throughout the, because here's the thing: when she was a young, she was a little bit of a sexed up, preteen, whatever, pop star kind of.
Her haircut during Robyn Is Here days wasn't great, but it was very 90s, so I understand it. During the Do It Again era, she had a mullet. She had a mullet.
Yeah, but here's the other thing, though, because you think about that. You think about what she did during the Body Talk era when she had kind of that bowl cut, that Beatles-esque bowl cut, and even during the self-titled era when she had kind of, I don't know what the fuck was going on with
Oh,
that.
that's when she had.
I thought that was great.
I liked the self-titled hair with the. It's like a single swoop.
Yeah.
Covering one
It was
eye,
fun,
which
like
was
Flock of
very,
Seagulls.
which was very 2005. If you will remember, everyone's hair covered one of their eyes in 2005, including my own.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though.
Pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, there are. Trust me.
Accurate.
But here's the thing, though. I wanted to talk about her hair because I feel like from Robyn onward, as much as we want to be like guys like, oh, her hair's terrible, I genuinely think that she's very self-conscious, and I really have a feeling that by doing the hair that she did from self-titled onward, she deliberately desexualized herself. She actually, because that and her crazy get-ups when she's wearing the platform shoes and the crazy minks or whatever, she's not presenting herself as like a sexual object or an image or
She's
something
just
like that.
wearing whatever the fuck she
Right,
wants.
and it's almost like Janelle Monáe when she started out, or a couple other different people where they're just like, we're not bringing attention to our bodies, we just kind of want to focus on the music.
That's a really good point.
I almost wonder, and she's a smart enough person that I would
totally believe that she made that
Yeah.
decision. I do want to talk about, I think her hair looks amazing on the cover of My Truth. I think that's probably, and
Robyn hair peak.
I will say the feather headdress doesn't hurt. I think it just looks, just a great album cover.
I'm sorry, and can we also talk about the fact that her hair looks amazing on the cover of the British international release of Robyn, and I'm going to show everybody in the studio here a picture really quick of how ridiculous this looks. I mean, this is what we're talking about. This
I
swoop
remember
hair.
that. I remember
But
that.
I mean, it's a terrible photo, but it's the
But
hairstyle
her
that we're all
hair-
talking about.
yeah. I do want to mention though, while we're talking about bad Robyn hair, her hair during Don't Stop the Music era is
That's pretty bad.
awful.
Yeah, which again,
Really-
watch the music video. It's terrible.
Really bad bangs, and then like just a rough, like feathered shoulder length do, which is
Yep.
the longest her hair has ever been. But it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's,
Guys,
It
I don't
almost-
know if you know this, guys. It is really bad.
It almost makes you think that maybe she was cutting her hair herself with a Flowbee at the time.
Just an idea. Just putting it out there.
Maybe. Just a
Maybe,
thought.
potentially, just putting it out there. Oh God, what was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, she actually had a really fascinating statement. Because a lot of people don't know that when Body Talk came out, she was actually in a 8-year relationship with, I think it was like a Swedish boxer or MMA guy or something like that. And the thing is, she talked about how for her, that era was very much like, she said that you don't necessarily need to have a lot of heartbreak to write good songs about heartbreak. And that's one of the things I think about when Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins, he talked about how you don't need to suffer to make good art. He said that once. And actually, it's like one of the things, like, I agree with him. Like, I think, suffering is certainly very inspiring, and you're able to, pull a lot of inspiration from that. But for her, I thought that was fascinating. I thought that was actually really good, because she writes amazing breakup songs, and she's been in a solid relationship for 8 years. Like, that's amazing.
but didn't it end right after Body Talk, or like during Body Talk? Because I know that now she's in a different relationship that started in 2011. So
If you use your friends and family as a place to grab ideas from, I mean, if any of you can think about, you've got friends and family who have gone through shitty relationships and breakups, and have
you know
told you their
exactly how they're
story,
feeling.
and
Yeah,
have
yeah.
poured their heart out to you, so you could easily use that and make a story out of it.
Listen, I love Taran dearly, but Robyn, if you called me up right now, or called Taran up, honestly, either one of us, I don't think either one of us could really say no, because we'd be around that brilliance. Taran doesn't know about this.
I mean, I'm really gay, so I don't think that would work out.
I'm gonna say that's all you, Evan.
All right,
Go
fine.
for it.
Listen, I'm just saying that
Jump on it.
that pixie haircut.
I'm sorry.
All right, guys.
sorry.
So one of the other things we want to talk about is we want to make our own body talk from scratch. Because listen, Robyn made her own body talk, and listen, as we mentioned in the previous podcast, we're 3 brilliant gay men, and we can probably do it a little bit better. I think our combined gayness can create some sort of magical unicorn penis that will just pierce the sky and release a dimensional
No.
terror.
That's
Nope.
taking
All right.
it over far.
Cutting it off.
All right.
So let's
So here we go. So body talk part. I would argue that we could do it in 12 songs. We could maybe do more. And I'm telling you right now, body talk part 1. Fembot, Dancing on My Own, Cry When You Get Older.
She has 15. I don't know why we wouldn't do 15.
Well, because I don't want to do 15 if it's unnecessary.
Okay,
Fine. That's my other thing. So,
Okay.
Can we agree on that? Fembot, Dancing on My Own, Cry When You Get Older.
And I think we should put Don't Fucking Tell Me What to Do on it.
Gabriel.
I would agree.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
Let's do that. There we go. 4 songs done.
Okay.
We'll rearrange it in a different order.
From part 2, Hang With Me is pretty obvious. I think
Include Me Out.
we want to do Include Me Out and Love Kills.
Yep.
You agree about Love Kills? Yeah. Okay.
We danced to the beat. It never existed. I'm so sorry.
Gabriel and I think, are probably going to lobby pretty hard for Criminal Intent to be included.
Yep.
So I know that
Alright,
you don't
yeah.
like it as much, but too damn bad.
We'll see how this final version turns out. It's okay.
And from part 3, I think the only thing that's not a gimme is Time Machine.
Really?
Really?
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
Um,
Right, you said you like Time
I
Machine.
really do like Time Machine. I would be okay with shoving it at the end of the track listing, but, yeah, that's hard. I don't know. Get Myself Together is not my favorite. It's a good song,
Yeah,
but it's
I
not
agree
my
with
favorite.
that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Get Myself Together is not a gimme.
But can we
But-
at least agree, Indestructible, Call Your Girlfriend, Stars Forever?
Yes, I think we
Alright.
can all agree on that.
Okay, so in that case, we have a song album of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I think I'm gonna make a case for including Indestructible acoustic version as the last track.
Yeah, agreed.
Because
Maybe like open the album with Indestructible and then
and
like
close it with the
Indestructible
acoustic.
acoustic.
Yeah.
I could do that because honestly, the string sections in this song
It's so
are
good.
fucking
It's so
good.
it's
Do, do, do,
gorgeous, and
do,
it's
do,
so
do,
unlike
do,
what the
do,
end
do.
product was. Even though I love the end product, yeah, the acoustic version is just beautiful.
And off mic, Taran and I were talking about the fact that it sounds like it's a reprise, and just talking about some great albums that have that at the end where they just reprise a song and send a sort of an acoustic or an orchestral version of the song. So that'd be a great way to finish it off.
Yeah, and I think Indestructible is a great song to do it because the pop version is so distinct in its own right. So we ultimately cut 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
4, 5,
I mean
6,
that
7.
is 12.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that we want on there.
Nope.
I mean,
I know you were gonna push for You Should Know Better, but I
no, actually, I was
No.
gonna push for In My Eyes.
Eh.
No, I'm okay with that. If you wanted to do a bonus version and release it in somewhere in Asia, you could maybe put "Hang With Me," the acoustic version, on there as a bonus track.
Yeah.
But that's all I can really think of.
There we go. Cool. All right. So we got our version. Do we care about the order, or do we? I'm sure this is great listening to hear us all debate which song should go.
And you
over
all are
places.
just screaming at us right now.
Listen.
too.
All right. So
Um,
we'll worry about this later.
actually, I kind of like this order.
Yeah, it just kind of
It
landed
just kind of
perfectly.
fell into just what.
Here's the chartographer's order for the Body Talk. Track 1, Indestructible. Track 2, Don't Fucking Tell Me What to Do. Number 3, Fembot. And I don't really think we spent enough time talking about how awesome
No, we didn't mention Fembot at all.
Yeah.
Fembot's a great song.
Yeah. Plug me in them flips and switches, pull up and back in position. Yeah.
And hitting the shim, burn out, baby.
It's like cool
Down
pop
the shim.
modern rap in a sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Like, it's so
Yeah.
goofy. It's so, like, pointless, but beautifully so. And then track 4, Dancing on My Own, and the album version, not the fucking single version, so I can't agree hard enough on
Agreed,
that.
absolutely.
Followed by Cry When You Get Older, which is so great. And then Include Me Out, what a great pop run. Hang With Me, Love Kills, Criminal Intent, not Evan's version, Call Your Girlfriend, Stars Forever, and Indestructible, the acoustic version. Stars Forever leading into the Indestructible acoustic version, that's a great...
Yeah.
That's a perfect
That's
way
a
to end the
That's
album.
great-
a perfect way to
Oh,
end it. I
so
mean,
good.
because she nailed it. When in the original Body Talk, she ends with "Stars Forever," and that is exactly where it should be. It's totally a closer.
And the other thing is that she recently, she's on tour right now when we're recording this in 2016. And what she's doing is that she's taking some of her best-known songs and she's sending them out to remixers. They're putting them on a Spotify playlist that they're revealing kind of like two a week. And she's performing the remix versions on stage.
While that project in words sounds really cool and sounds super exciting and awesome, I've listened to the remixes, and being a DJ, I love remixes. They're not super great. I don't know. There's nothing super overwhelming about them.
I've never heard a good Robyn remix.
Oh, I beg to differ. There's some
What's
great remixes.
what's the
out
best
there.
Robyn remix?
You know, we'll keep talking. I will look this up.
Good,
Good.
I've
Yeah,
got
please
it.
do. Because I
GLORadio,
while I was
all 360
while I
radio.
was while I was collecting tracks for this, because whenever we do this, I also like to find as many B-sides as I can, just to hear all the original tracks that an artist has put out.
all the other...
Yeah. But I usually skip remixes just for time's sake.
Yeah. And fair, yeah.
Good Lord, I found a torrent with all of Robyn's promo CDs.
Sweet Lord.
Every one of them.
Shoot me in the
including
face.
like 2 or 3 different promo CDs for one single. Like, I know Who's That Girl had a bunch.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like Dancing on My Own had a ton. And she has at least 4 remixes for every single that she's done for her entire career.
And the purpose of that really too is to try and grab some club attention, because club goers are definitely going to grab an artist more so than the general public, especially if they're hearing something, whether it be the melody or the lyrics, that grab their attention. And the beautiful thing about today in technology is Shazam and SoundHound. Those are the two things that allow you to grab the song that you're hearing in the moment and be able to access it again at a later point.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, oh yeah, I heard that somewhere. Oh my god, let's go download that.
Yeah.
It's sometimes that is a great way
If
to
something
introduce
has
yourself
got
to an
me to
artist.
Shazam it, there's a good chance it's going to be
Yep.
a good song. And
Yeah.
it happens so
Fair.
rarely.
Fair.
When I heard Carly Rae Jepsen Call Me Maybe on the radio for the first time, I pulled the car over because I'm like,
Oh,
what
no.
the fuck? I was almost home anyway, so it wasn't that big a deal. But I was like, what the fuck is this song? I need to know who did this song.
I mean, quick
Oh,
sidetrack.
you guys, I just met you.
yeah.
I remember
Shut up.
when
Shut
that.
the fuck up.
I remember when that song happened, like, overnight. Like, I went home from college for a weekend.
Oh yeah, it was an explosion.
and I came back, and everyone knew it.
Yep.
Everyone I knew
Yeah.
already knew this song, and I was like,
Not
what
only did
the
they know it, they
fuck
were
happened?
screaming
They were
it.
screaming it in the streets. Yeah, no, it was insane.
Yeah, for the
Um,
record, Insane Clown Posse have a show on Fuse TV where they look at music videos and just comment on them. And they were blown away by the gay ending to the Call Me Maybe video. Like, whoa, that dude's gay? What? They're so surprised and confused and kind of delighted. Like, they were just like, oh, that's awesome. Because it just subverted
I
expectations.
hate that you watch shit like that.
Oh,
That sounds
you
like Beavis and
love-
Butthead for the new generation.
It's basically what they were trying to do, but it's also like I could watch like 2 episodes of that, or like if they're doing a music video, I'm like, I'm so bored with this. Exactly. By the way, Gabriel's still looking up that thing he was going to tell us about, and I'm so. By the way, baby, I have to contest you on what your pick for worst Robyn song, because I remember once when we were in the car and I had the most recent Teddy Bears album, Devil's Music, and Robyn had a song on there called Cardiac Arrest.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I thought so too. Taran did not like it.
No?
I don't love that one.
It's not a
I-
love at first listen by any means.
Or,
For me, anyways.
you know,
So
seven.
shake your ball, shaker.
It's cute.
I've tried to give that song a chance.
Yeah,
Because I
not
love
so much,
Robyn, and it just doesn't do it for me. But while we're there, let's quick talk about
the new
Robyn.
song?
Oh no, I was gonna let's talk about Robyn collaborations with other artists, because she has a couple
Yes.
of really amazing ones.
Yeah.
Obviously, the first one that comes to mind is her Basement Jaxx feature, Hey You.
I've loved Hey You. I didn't necessarily realize that was her singing on that song.
Really?
So, yeah,
Really?
because I got that just by itself without like any credits. It's not on the CD listing.
That's
or
true.
anything.
She's not
It
listed
was
as
off
the
of,
feature.
That was off of on their singles compilation, and I love fucking Basement Jaxx, guys. FYI. And so that was amazing to me, but also makes sense.
Blew my mind with that. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Where have I been? And I love Basement Jaxx.
Also, she did a song with a Swedish band called Flaskvarten.
Whoa.
Flaskvartetten.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's kind of like a
Um, it-
60s.
it's-
Your Swedish is impeccable.
It's Swedish for flesh quartet, and it's a string quartet with a drummer. Is this
And they're all
band?
naked.
Okay.
And I haven't listened to it yet, but I really want to, because their features on their albums is like a who's who of Swedish music. It's like any Swedish artist that you've heard of has done vocals for
Now,
them.
Okay.
also,
But the song that she does with them is called This One Is For You, and it's a really fun
Yeah, like
kind of
60s,
60s,
yeah.
70s rock
Kinda,
number,
yeah, it's kinda
and it
great.
has a really like soaring chorus. It's I totally recommend checking it out. And then the other one, obviously, to mention is Dream On, her feature with Christian Fall.
on
Oh, that
the
song is
US
so
edition.
underrated.
Yeah.
I wish it really would have gotten more attention. It has a
That-
video for it, and it was a single
So good.
officially, but
Well,
it didn't do anything.
I remember when I first heard Dream On, I didn't like the verse melody. And
It has to grow on you.
it had to grow on me, and I had to just leave that alone and focus on how good the production is, because the production is really
Soaring.
great on
Yep.
that song.
You know what? At the start of 2016, Taran had a New Year's resolution set for himself, where he was going to, because he's really good about following the charts, and just like if there's a cool song that's out there that I haven't heard of, I want to find it. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna change up the game, guys. I'm gonna look at the Swedish charts for a year. I'm gonna try and do
Oh,
that.
they're such shit most of the time, though.
Oh, you guys.
There's so much Avicii.
Oh.
So much Avicii.
And so much.
You have
like,
to pretend Avicii doesn't exist.
I know. So I have found a couple really fun things on there, but I have to wade through so much crap that it's just really draining, and I haven't been keeping up with it as much as I wanted to. Because sometimes I go on there and I listen to the new songs and I'm like, I hate all of this.
It's Scandinavian music in general, and the thing is, they love what you would consider or the definition of a pop song. In general, it's catchy, but it's super annoying, and unfortunately, you're going to hear it everywhere, and that's kind of what Scandinavian music is in general. It ties back to Eurovision Song Contest.
And that's why,
yeah.
that's why
that thing.
Sweden has produced... Isn't Dr. Luke Swedish, too?
No, he's fucking American. He's New York.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Despite
Alright.
his last name,
Never
he
mind.
is,
Also, that his name is Lucas with his
Gothwald.
SZ.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Forget that. But there are, like, I feel like Scandinavia has an
Max Martin.
inordinate number of pop stars for how large their population is, and that makes sense because
Okay.
they have that pop sense just in their culture.
And Max Martin. Listen, guys, I'm telling you right now, Max Martin is an incredible...
Wikipedia Max Martin and just look at his songwriting credits.
what would happen.
It will blow your mind.
He's the guy who did Britney Spears, he did Backstreet Boys, he did all that shit, and he created that sound, as we described in the last podcast, that drum machine funk sound, is how it was. And he very much kind of grew out of it, because around 2001, NSYNC was now doing songs with BT, and, Backstreet Boys, they were still kind of stuck in the machine, but...
Right, well, and Britney Spears, his artists, his huge hit artists all kind of grew out of him and started working with other producers, and so he kind of disappeared for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came back and just started producing
Just obliterating...
masterpieces.
Yeah. And funny thing is, even Backstreet Boys, all of a sudden, all again, some of their newer stuff is actually Max Martin songs.
Well, yeah, and Justin Timberlake hadn't worked with him
Yeah.
since, the second NSYNC album, and then just had a hit with him this year, which is so interesting to me.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yeah, Max Martin also, he worked on Since You've Been Gone, and Behind These Hazel Eyes.
Shit! I
Yeah.
didn't remember that at all.
Yeah, there was the song, I guess he was just a producer on it, he was co-written with. Yeah,
Still.
Yeah,
That's
there's so much
still-
great music that comes out of Sweden in
There's
general. You think about
still-
Roxette and Ace of Base; those are huge
Oh, yeah, Ace
international
of Base.
artists.
I always forget
Yeah.
they're Swedish.
Who Knew, and You in Your Hand by Pink was also him. I'm sorry, literally we could do a whole thing about Max Martin just because he's such a fascinating and just incredible individual.
Maybe we will.
Oh, I
I
take that
kissed-
back. Ace of Base is in.
I Kissed a Girl, Hot and Cold. What are
Oh.
Ace and Base?
Ace of Base?
Base is Danish, I think.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Sorry.
So What? My Life Would Suck Without You, of course. I mean, just then after a while, he just started being especially once he hit with Kesha, once he started doing some of the stuff with their.
He didn't do... Oh, he did do Kesha.
Yeah, he did Blow.
Oh.
Blow.
Yeah, he did some... He did,
Most of Teenage
some of
Dream.
my least favorite songs on Animal. But yeah, he did most of Teenage Dream.
You guys, I'm a really bad
What?
music fan. Ace of Base is Swedish.
You were right the first time.
Ace of
I
Base
don't
is
think,
one of my favorite groups.
I
I,
don't
can't
think that
believe I
makes
said
you
that.
a bad
I know.
music fan.
A lapse of memory.
like
Let's put it down.
saying
to
an
that.
American artist is from the wrong state.
Yeah,
It's
like
fine.
Dr. Luke is
Yeah.
from Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Shut up.
One More
I
Night.
assumed because of how his name is
It's all right.
spelled.
It's
One
all
More
right.
Night by Maroon 5. That was him.
Oh God, really?
Yeah. Beauty and the Beat by Justin Bieber was him.
Wow.
That's why I
Scream
like
by
that
Usher.
one.
I know. It's he can be really too saccharine at times. He can.
But obviously, if you're listening to this, you know that he is producing the biggest hits of the past 2 decades.
Yeah.
They are Max Martin.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Guys, we talked about that for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. So good. Any other closing thoughts, Gabriel? You were gonna share anything?
oh yeah, what were you looking up? Oh, the best
Remix.
Robyn remixes.
Yeah, so the best remix from Robyn, honestly, that I can say in recent memory that I've been listening to when I was getting prepped for all of this, is a remix of Handle Me. It's the Bjorn remix. It puts a
from
cool
Peter, John, and Bjorn?
I don't know. That's
Okay.
it might be.
Or maybe it's Bjorn from ABBA.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But you would hope so, right? But anyways, it puts a cool spin on the song. And again, there are definitely some great remixes that give a song new life, and there are definitely some horrible remixes that make you want to stab yourself in the ear. One thing I would end this conversation with this evening is the fact that Robyn has a new song out right now. It was just released with a amazing act called Metronomy. It is called Take Me Out, or Hang Me Out to Dry. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's a great song, and it is such an amazing throwback to kind of early 2000s Robyn in a sense.
I actually listened to that one and I liked it.
Yeah.
But that's all I can say about it.
I didn't love it at first, but I listened to it a few times.
All right, maybe I need to listen to it more.
I'm really excited to see what she does next. And the thing is, again, after she does these collaborations, she'll eventually come back around. But I also feel like she's an artist, as has proven before. She doesn't rush herself. She takes time.
But with that being said, Robyn, it's been 6 years since you put out a full-length album.
That's a great
Robyn,
point.
Please,
listen.
Solo.
please.
Yeah.
Solo.
Listen, and also,
I said
did
full
you
length.
realize? Did you realize that she signed another artist to Konichiwa?
She did.
Oh.
It's,
It's not terrible. It's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Who
can't
is
remember
it?
her name.
Oh.
Someone, but we'll
That's
look it up. Listen, guys, this is a very freeform podcast. It's like a tone poem. It's fantastic. It's like a haiku of a podcast. It's just kind of elements, as it is. Anywho, but guys, listen, I want to say thank you so much for listening. I think we had a great old time. Gabriel, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Are you guys on Facebook? Do some
The
plugs.
Chartographers?
Do some
Yes,
plugs.
we are on Facebook and iTunes and Google and TuneIn. And
Yeah.
Facebook, I would love to know what you guys thought and what your
Oh yes,
your
please
rankings
leave your
are. That would
comments.
be
For the love of
awesome.
God, I would love to see other people's versions.
Sometimes we remember to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on the podcast.
I know, but we just really enjoy it. But also, honestly, and I truly mean this, I don't want to get too emotional here, but guys, the fan response to the Chartographers so far has been just extraordinary.
Amazing. Thank you for everyone who has listened. We really appreciate it.
Guys, it was Taran O'Reilly, it was Gabriel LeBlanc, it was me, Evan Sadi. Thank you so much for listening. Leave your thoughts and notes in the comments below. In the meantime, thank you so much for listening. Keep on listening. You know there will be. Bye! Here's what happened. If I had oral sex with Max Martin right now, my mouth would go number one. I'm telling you that.
Wow. Anyways, Sweden in general is an amazing, amazing country when it comes to pop music.
Just
if you think
no
about
words.
everything that's come out of there. Wow. This needs to be cut real
sorry.
fast. Oh my god. I feel like if that happened, it would just be like running down your chin.
Just pop genius. All up in your beard.
Please cut this
Okay,
out.
here's the thing. Here's the
Oh
thing.
my god.